Well, friends, now we're ready to plant some moonflowers. Got the garden plot ready here. Got my sprinklers in I'm going to try out this year. And I've got some pretty nice ones. They grew pretty good for me. I don't know if you remember the first video I made. They were just starting them as seeds and then transplanting them and growing them, and well, this is what I end up with. And then now they're going to be ready to put in the ground. I think I'm roasting my brain here. I can't talk normal, but hang on while we get busy here. Yeah, I use these styrofoam cups when I do this because it's quite easy to remove them. And then you can see that there's a lot of roots in here now. This guy's been growing pretty nice, but we don't want to leave him exposed to the air too long because it's not good for him. So what I normally do, if I can, put this collar down in there, and the same thing I did on the tomatoes. It stops and then when I plant them, I put it way up here and it stops the cutworms from crawling across the ground. But these guys I don't bury too deep in the ground like you do with tomatoes because they don't sprout roots out of here like a tomato does. So I kind of keep those just a little bit under the soil when I get done. So hang on while I bury it here. Well, we got her in the ground now, and then like I say, I got this collar around it that I kind of just put in the ground a little bit, and then I just add a little extra dirt in there. But the collar helps to, like I say, it stops the cutworms from crawling across the ground and coming in and climbing up and biting off the plant. And then when I add plant food to it, it's real easy to make sure it goes right to the roots this way. So that works out pretty good. But she's pretty hot out today. So before, when I said I was frying my brain, I think I actually am. It's like really warm. It's 85 degrees now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean this window screen up against it like that. And if I can stand up here. Ooh, that went pretty smooth. Anyway, that'll cast a shade on them. So they're pretty hardened up plants now. I've been wheeling them around in that little trailer for quite a while, getting them used to the sun. So they should take in quite well. And I've got a total of 6 I'm going to put in up here. And then the ones that are left over I'll give away. And my children already have claims on a bunch of them, so got to make sure they do good. So I'm going to plant a couple more here and see how it goes. So hang on for a minute. Well, I had to go in and do a little cool down break there and get a drink of cold water. And I'm going to grab another plant out of my cart here. I got quite a selection to choose from. So this looks like a good one if I can get them out of here. Yeah, that one's pretty good. So, well, we're going to plant this one here, see how that goes. So far so good. Well, we've got another good one here. It looks nice and healthy. I usually just trim off these little starter leaves that are on the bottom. They kind of almost fall off by themselves. But that's natural for them to die back as the plant grows. Kind of like our baby teeth fall out as we grow. So now I'm going to put this guy down in here the same way I did the last one. Then I'll bury it. So the ground is right about the top of here when I get done. So just a little bit underground. But this soil is real sandy here. So it drains real well. I don't have a water problem, so I don't plant them up high or anything. But, well, I'm going to keep planting here before the roots dry out. Well, we're looking pretty good here now. I've got all 6 of them planted. And they'll stand up real nice and take the sun because they're hardened off good. I'll keep them watered real well with a real mild mixture of plant food and water. And then for the first few days here, when it's real hot, I'm going to lean the screens up against them like that to cast a little shadow on them. And that'll protect them. So they should get growing pretty good here. And then I get to try out my trusty sprinkler system I installed. Get myself all wet again. I'll wait till they get bigger to use that, I think. But anyhow, I think we're doing pretty good on this. So I'll see what other projects I can get into today. Well, just for the heck of it here, I turned on my little sprinklers. And those guys really put a lot of water out. I'm not going to leave them on right now. I just kind of wanted to test them again, but I don't know how they're showing up here on the camera, but they're spraying water all over the place. They're such little things. But those should work pretty nice this summer. Once the plants get bigger and everything. Anyhow, this is my final project then. We got the sprinklers, the moonflowers planted. So I'll see how I'll put all these clips together and see how they work out. You know, thanks for watching my video, and hope your day's going good.